New Mexico. Maybe you spent the day recovering from your New Year's Eve fun. However, we learned a local sheriff's deputy spent the beginning of her 2024 in jail. Tamara Lopez joins us. So Tamara, this deputy got busted while going through a DWI checkpoint last night.
Yeah, Tessa, that's right. So earlier today, Bernalillo County Sheriff John Allen put out a statement about this incident. He says one of his deputies was caught drinking and driving last night, and he just learned about it this morning. He says this incident deeply concerns him and that the deputy in question has been put on administrative leave while an internal investigation is done.
As people made their way to their New Year's Eve celebrations, law enforcement was making their way to work, but one BCSO officer was enjoying her night off. According to court documents, Adrian Say was going through a New Mexico State Police DWI checkpoint near Unser and Paseo in Albuquerque when an officer smelled alcohol through her rolled-down window. The officer said Say's words were slurred, and she later admitted to drinking some glasses of wine before driving. The criminal complaint says she did not do well during a field sobriety test and declined to take a breathalyzer. She's now facing an aggravated DWI charge. Those dangers on the road are the reason why some people we spoke with chose to ring in the new year at home.
Just stood home, just don't want to be out and about with all the drunks and stuff like that, hoping we weren't get hit by a bullet because everybody's shooting guns.
For those who did go out last night, APD officers made their presence known. An APD spokesperson says it was part of the department's downtown operation for the night. And according to APD, it was a pretty busy night. APD officers made 5 DWI arrests. They issued 79 citations and cleared 2 warrants, 1 felony and 1 misdemeanor. APD's chopper unit was also patrolling in the metro last night. According to APD, air support helped with 5 felony arrests and 4 misdemeanor arrests. And Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office was also out patrolling the last night of 2023. BCSO says deputies made 1 DWI arrest and responded to 4 crashes. One of those ended in the DWI arrest. And you probably heard a lot of fireworks or gunshots too. Chuck Estrada says he got lucky this year and they ended around midnight.
They weren't as bad as on the 4th of July. Yeah, it wasn't too crazy. It's the 4th of July is like a lot of guns and fireworks and big firecrackers, but last night it was pretty mellow.
Now, as for the deputy that was arrested last night, court records show that she was released sometime today, and it's still unclear when she will be before a judge for that DWI charge. Tessa, back to you.
All right, Tamara, all in all, a pretty easy night. Thank you.
Sweetheart, honey, what's your name? Can you look at me? I'm Sergeant Silks. They're doing everything that they can. I need you to hang on.
Here you go, kiddo.
Farmington man is in jail today, accused of murdering his own brother on New Year's Day. Police say they were called to the home yesterday morning. Officers say they found Payson Dickey dead with blood all over the home. Orson Dickey reportedly told police that he and his brother got into a fight after a night of drinking. Police say he admitted to slashing his brother with a box cutter. Dickey is now charged with second-degree murder.
I'm warning people that if we keep going soft with juveniles, and they're the most dangerous in our county right now, we're going to pay the price.
Using broomsticks as weapons, negotiating for chicken wings. What we're learning about what led to the chaos at Bernalillo County's Juvenile Detention Center on Christmas Day.
More than a dozen teens could face new charges stemming from the hours-long incident, and Sheriff John Allen is using it to work on decades-old issues surrounding protocol at the center. The Christmas Day chaos has cooled off at Bernalillo County's Juvenile Detention Center, but inside Sheriff John Allen's downtown office, things are heating up.
We need to stop going soft in the paint on serious violent offenders that are juveniles.
Footage from inside the center shows them pushing furniture in front of the entrance and yelling at responding law enforcement. Sheriff Allen shared the new details Wednesday with the promise to work with other leaders on improvements. He says 13 juveniles were involved, all between 14 and 18 years old.
Not only did they cover cameras, but they had possible scissors, broomsticks, and other weapons that could hurt not only our personnel, but personnel that worked at JDC.
It took hours of work from BCSO's emergency response team, including SWAT team members. Allen says the teens were actively negotiating.
When you're asking for 15 to 20 chicken wings, acting like this is a movie, laughing about it, not being serious partners with our negotiators, saying they have hostages. That's what we take very seriously.
And his office takes it as proof the county needs to implement some serious changes. He says he's looking at protocols now, like how staff can restrain juveniles and guidelines on using force. He'll also be helping to put together a list of requests for the state legislature.
And I'm warning people that if we keep going soft with juveniles, and they're the most dangerous in our county right now, we're going to pay the price.
Using broomsticks as weapons, negotiating for chicken wings. What we're learning about what led to the chaos at Bernalillo County's Juvenile Detention Center on Christmas Day. Yet more tragedy involving teens in our state getting their hands on guns. We learned one teen is dead and another is charged with his death in southern New Mexico. Carlsbad police say they got called about a shooting last Friday night. They found a 15-year-old boy who had been shot in the stomach who later died. The teenage suspect is now facing involuntary manslaughter charges. Meanwhile, the superintendent of Carlsbad Municipal Schools released a statement saying the district is saddened by the loss to the community and the district will provide support for people who need comfort or guidance.